Hey guys, welcome back to Fate's Day Night. So last time we went to work, and after that we met Ilya, and now we're home! Yay! I smelled dinner the moment I entered the living room. At the table are Sakura and Fujine in the middle of dinner. It seems the main dish tonight is chicken and cream, and Fujine, who loves white sauce, is in a good mood. She loves everything. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's okay.
遅くなってごめんな。もうちょっと早く帰ってくればよかったんだけど。
いいです。ちゃんと間に合いましたから。ちょっと待っててくださいね。すぐ用意しますから。
うん、頼む。手を洗ってくるから、人のおかずを食べないように藤姉を見張っといてくれ。はい、
きちんと見張っています。
She'll do it anyway. I return to my room. It's a fairly empty room compared to the shed, but since I don't have any hobbies, I think it's quite decorated. Most of them are random things Fujine has left here though. Is the game too loud? I wash my hands, change, and return to the living room to find my dinner ready.
いただきます。
Why didn't they translate itadakimasu? It's thank you for the meal, right? Whatever, whatever, you know, let them be them. Sakura is terribly modest. If this was like translated by an actual if whatever, let's just not dwell on that. Her cooking skills have vastly improved in the past year. She has me completely beaten at Western-style foods, and I can barely beat her at Japanese food. Neither of us have touched Chinese. Reed can cover that. I'm pleased my pupil is getting better, but it's kind of depressing when the teacher is defeated by the student. It's as good as I expected. Chicken becomes harder the longer you cook it, so it's juicy and tastier if you roast it before cooking it, even though it's tedious. That's done perfectly here. It's a master skill, forever beyond the clumsy Fujine. Hey, Fujine should be... Fujine's a good waifu, I guess. Jaguar warrior, that is, not actual Fujine.
文句なし。ホワイトソースも絶妙だ。もう洋物じゃさくらにはかなわないな。
さくらちゃんがご飯作ってくれるようになってからお肉関係が美味しくなった。
With that, Fujine, who had been preoccupied with her food, lifts up her head.
あ、ダメよシロ。学生がこんな洋服に帰ってきちゃいけないんだから。
It seems she's in a bad mood now that she's seen my face, even though she was happy because of dinner.
もうまた誰かの手伝いをしてたんでしょう。それはそれでいいことだけど、こんな時ぐらいは早く帰ってきなさい。最近物騒だぞってホームルームで言ったじゃない。あれ、シローに対して言ったんだからね。
Whatever, man.
わざわざホームルームで言わなくてもうちで言えばいいんじゃないの？
ここで言っても聞かないもの。学校でガツンと言った方がシローには効果的なんだもん。先生、それは職権乱用というか公私混同だと思います。それぐらいしないとシローはダメなのよ。いつも人の手伝いばっかりして損してるからさ。たまにはまっすぐ帰ってきてのんびりしててもいいじゃない、バカチン。
バカチンとはなんだよ、バカチンとは。いいじゃないか。誰かの手伝いをしてそれでその人が助かるんなら損なんかしてないぞ。は
あ、キリツグさんに似たのかな。シローがそんなんじゃお姉ちゃん心配だよ。
I don't exactly know how she's worried, as she's energetically munching down her dinner.
内村先生、
今の話からすると先輩って昔からそうなんですか？
うん、昔からそうなの。なんか困ってる人がいたら自分から手を出しちゃうタイプ。けどおせっかいってわけじゃなくて、シロウはね、単におませさんなのだ。
Fujine laughs dangerously.
藤ね、余計なこと言ったら怒るぞ。もうさくらもつまんないこと聞くなよな。
Tsumonai. I glare at them. Fujine clicks her tongue and backs
藤村先
down,
生、
but
お話を続けてください。
Sakura is taking the lesson seriously.
じゃあ話しちゃおう。これがね、シロウは困った人を放っておけない性格なのよ。弱きを助け強きをくじくってやつ。子供の頃の作文なんてね、僕の夢は正義の味方になることですだったんだから。
She's talking about things from so long ago, but it's all true, so I don't interrupt. Anyways, becoming a superhero is a goal I must not stray from even now. You mean hero of justice?
すごい子供だったんですね、先輩。
Was a real kid, what are you talking about?
すごかったよ。年上の男の子にいじめられてる女の子がいたら助けに入ってくれたし、桐次さんが武将だったから家事だって一生懸命こなしてたし。
Wait, hold on. He would go and help girls being picked on by my... Where are my Osunamijis? Osunaji... Whatever! Those childhood friends, where are they? I want those stereotypes. I actually like those stereotypes. The childhood friends. Osunajimi? Is that how you say it? Whatever.
ああ、あの頃は可愛くて純真だったのに、それがどうしてこんなひねくれた子になっちゃったんだろうな。
I'm crooked, look at you.
そりゃ藤姉がいたからだろう。ダメな大人を見てると子供はいろいろ考えるんだよ。悔しかったらちゃんと自分で飯作ってみろ。
You tell her, Shirou. Fujine crumbles. I thought she might drop her head and repent, but...
お姉ちゃんは悲しいよ。さくらちゃん、おかわり。
Are you serious? Fujine asks for her third bowl. Third? How could he eat so much? They were talking about rice, right? I think... Was it rice? Probably. What am I doing? Relaxing after dinner. It's almost 9 o'clock.
さて、何をしたもんか。
There's some time before my evening training. I should... Yeah, these don't matter, right? It's still day 1. It's still day 1. So day 1 doesn't matter. It says here in my guide. I'm following a guide because... Dude, I'm not doing... I'm not doing all... I'm gonna get the endings I should to get the final episode. And I'm not gonna get all the Tiger Dojos. I'm not gonna do that. I guess I'll take Sakura home. I haven't thanked Sakura for dinner yet, so I'll go and talk to her.
そうだな。夜も遅いし、家まで送って行ってやらないと。
Sakura is in the living room, getting ready to go home, having finished the cleaning. Actually, maybe I would do some of the Tiger Dojos. Whatever. I'll do it if I feel like it.
あれ、先輩、お風呂に入ってたんじゃないんですか？
いや、風呂は後回し。さくらを送ってから入る。
送るって私をですか？
なあ、最近物騒だから家まで送る。さくらんち結構遠いだろ。わざわざ来てもらってるんだから、それぐらいはさせてくれ。
Sakura falls into an awkward silence. Did I say something bad?
ごめんなさい。気持ちは嬉しいんですけど、先輩は休んでいてください。
What? You're afraid I'm gonna meet Gilgamesh? I wanna meet Gilgamesh too, Sakura. Don't cuck block me. I wanna meet Gilgamesh. I wanna meet G-Man.
いや、それはそうだろうけど、最近物騒だろ。しばらくは家まで送っていくよ。
その兄さんに見つかると先輩にまで迷惑がかかります。
Who cares? If Eroge sees me, then good on him. That's right. Sakura's brother Shinji doesn't approve of Sakura coming to my place. He can't object this too strongly because she says she's going to Fujine's house, but it could be a problem if I take her home. I don't care about getting falsely accused myself, but it's not good if Shinji takes it out on Sakura.
けど途中までならいいだろう。交差点あたりまでならシンジと会うこともないし。
Sakura is silent. Considering Sakura, she must not be able to lie to Shinji if I take her home even part of the way.
あ、それじゃあ
私が送っていこっか。
A tiger striped English teacher appears.
ダメだよ。そんなの本末転倒じゃないか。女の子が夜で歩くから危ないっていうのに、さらに女の子を増やして。
Oh wait, no, she knows what do you call that sword thingy? Is it kendo? Probably. No, it's a mistake to call Fujine a girl. Yeah, it sure is. She's a tiger. For starters, she doesn't need the archery club for nothing. Oh, head. She doesn't heed head. Whoop! Her fifth dan kendo skills are dangerous in many ways.
藤根なら大丈夫か。痴漢が出ても撃退できるだろうし。
できるよ。だからさくらちゃんを送っていくのも問題なし。それでいい？さくらちゃん。
はい、藤村先生がよろしいのでしたら。
決まりだね。それじゃあ行こっか。私も今日はそろそろ帰ろうかなって思ってたんだ。
Fujine starts to walk off, taking Sakura's hand.
ちょっと待った、さくら。
何ですか、先輩。
晩飯うまかったよ。いつもありがとな。はい
、ご迷惑でなかったら次も頑張りますね、先輩。
Saying so with a big smile, Sakura leaves the living room. I know I'm blushing. It's troublesome as Sakura surprises me a lot these days. Time flies. She was just a junior before. Now she's a female junior to me. What does that mean? How pitiful of me. Sakura's like family to me, so I can't accept this change. And so the day ends. Just before midnight, Emiya Shirou must carry out his daily routine of using magic. I stretch out and adjust my breathing. I try to empty my mind. I ignore everything around me and pay attention only to what is inside me. As if to hypnotize myself, I murmur the spell I'm long accustomed to. No, I really am hypnotizing myself. As I have no magic crest and no knowledge of magic, a spell is only a change to myself. Normally, there are no lines in a human body to allow the passage of magical energy. To artificially change my body to create such a line, I need enough concentration to unify my whole body and every nerve within it. Magic is a battle with yourself. For instance, at this very moment I am inserting a burning steel rod into my backbone. This metal rod is the only magic circuit I can prepare for myself. When I insert it this deep into my body and connect it to the other nerves, I can finally become a magus. This is not a metaphor. In reality, something like a burning tongue, which cannot be seen or felt, is being inserted into my backbone. Emiya Shirou, the man who said so, was really a magus. A living magus who performed many marvels and had touched the very structure of the world. As a young child, I admired him and asked him to teach me magic. But you cannot become a magus just through effort. It requires born talent and appropriate knowledge. And of course, I have no talent, and Shirou taught me nothing of magic. He said something about me having no need of such knowledge. I still don't know what he meant by that, but still, it didn't matter to me back then. I thought that if I could use magic, I could be like him. But I was not born with talent, no strength of magic circuit, no accumulated works of magic handed down from generations. The work of magic Kiritsugu possessed, the magic crest passed down the Emiya family, can only be passed on the blood relation. A magic crest focuses a rejection on those with no blood relation. What? So as an adopted son, I could not receive the Emiya's family magic crest. Well, anyways, as I don't even know what a magic crest is, it doesn't matter if I have one or not. So now all it comes down to is training what I can do. If I want to be a magus, I have to learn magic fit to my nature. To be blunt, magic is a way to release one's magical energy. You could say that magical energy is my life force. It is divided into two forms, a large source, mana, floating around the world, and a small source, odd, creating inside oneself. It goes without saying that the large source is superior to the small one. The power of mana is on a completely different level from odd, whatever. What is this? Odd? Whatever the form of the magic, a spell using the large source far exceeds one using only one's own power. That is why superior magi excel at drawing magical energy from the world. It's like a filter. A magus turns his body into a filter, sucks up the mana from the world around him, and changes it into something he can use. This filter is what we call a magic circuit. I keep saying magical circuit. This is the talent one is born with, and the number of the magic circuits within you is determined the moment you are born. Normally, human beings do not have many magic circuits. To begin with, there are always very few. That is why magi pile them up generation after generation, making their children more suitable to use magic. I hear some families go too far and increase the number of magic circuits by selective breeding. Well, since I was raised in a normal family, I don't have many magic circuits, so that leaves only one method open to me. According to Kiritsugu, every person has at least one form of magic they are fit for. He said something about drawing out magical energy appropriate to their origin, but I didn't really understand. All I know for sure is that even I have some magic I can use, and if I train at magic, I may be able to become like Kiritsugu. That is why I learned only that magic. That was 8 years ago. After a lot of thought, Kiritsugu finally accepted me as a student.
いいかいしろ。魔術を習うということは常識からかけ離れるということだ。死ぬときは死に、殺すときは殺す。
Like you can talk, Kiritsugu.
僕たちの本質は生ではなく死だからね。
Oh, sorry, I skipped your dialogue, Kiri. I guess I had no fear as a child. Kiritsugu smiled bitterly, putting his hand on the nodding Emiya Shirou.
君に教えるのはそういった争いを呼ぶ類のものだ。だから人前で使ってはいけないし、難しいものだから鍛錬を怠ってもいけない。でもまあそれは破ったって構わない。一番大事なことはね、魔術は自分のためじゃなくて他人のためだけに使うということだよ。そうすればシローは魔術使いではあるけど魔術師ではなくなるからね。
I guess Kiritsugu didn't want me to become a magus. I don't care about that. I don't admire a magus. I admire Kiritsugu. If I can become like Kiritsugu and be there for someone like on that day, in that red day, that will be... I'm thinking needlessly. I feel the iron rod in my backbone slide into place. If I lose control of my breathing now, it would be a fatal mistake. The artificial magic circuit will eat away my blood and destroy it. If that happens, I'll die. It would be only an amateur failing such an elementary step. I grind my teeth and resume the connection. After a battle like walking on needles, the iron rod finally arrives deep within me and fuses with my body. This process took me about an hour. After that much time, I'm finally able to make one artificial circuit. One circuit produces magical energy.
基本可視解明
After that, it becomes a process of naturally following magical energy. Emiya Shirou is no magus. He is only a magic user, who can create magical energy within his body and channel it into objects. So there's only one magic possible, which is
構成材質解明
strengthening objects. It is a magic of strengthening that reinforces the object's abilities by understanding the object's structure and channeling magical energy into it. Who want you to breathe?
変更
Before me is a metal pipe. I will channel magical energy into it, perform the simplest magic, and reinforce its durability. Basically, channeling your magical energy into something other than yourself is like pouring poison into the object. It is just as the blood of Emiya Shirou is not the blood of the metal pipe. Pumping different blood only accelerates its breakdown. It certainly wouldn't strengthen it. To prevent that and to turn the poison into a tonic, one must completely understand the structure of the target and channel the magical energy into small open spaces.
構成材質補強
It must be easy for a skilled magus, but for me, who cannot even create sufficient magical energy, it's as hard as hitting a target hundreds of meters away. The usual target in archery is 28 meters away. How much harder is it at many times that distance goes without saying. The heat in my body quickly escapes. The burning pillar in my backbone disappears, and the lungs stretch to the limit, demand air. Calm down, Shiro, calm down. I arc my back to hold off the daze, almost making me pass out.
くそまた失敗か
There's no change in the middle pipe. It seems that the magical energy I poured into it has evaporated into the air.
元から形があるものに手を加えるのはきつい
The thing I'm attempting is like adding something to an already complete work of art. Adding to a complete object risks making it less perfect. I really need to breathe while I'm reading. Adding unnecessary things will actually decrease the value. That is why the magic of strengthening is simple yet difficult, and only a few magi use it willingly. It's not like I use it willingly either, but it can't be helped, as this is the only thing I'm good at. It would be much easier if I could just form something out of clay and use it instead. But a substitute in appearance doesn't have the internal structure to match. The junk around here is a good example. When I fail with strengthening magic, I make substitute objects to practice and to calm down, but they all end up with nothing inside. I can visualize something's structure easily, so I can make the outside look like the original, but it's empty inside, and of course it doesn't do anything. I wipe the sweat off my brow. Now that I think about it, I realize my whole body is sweating like I've been drenched with a bucket of water. But I'm lucky it just ended like this. That was really bad. If I'd taken a second longer to recover myself, I would probably have destroyed most of my body.
死にかけた分上達するならまだ見込みがあるんだけどな
It's not even that easy, but it's true that you won't improve your magic if you're scared of death. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching again. See you next time. Bye.